at Marika Koroibete, the Melbourne Storm. You're a fan?
Oh, you'd be mad not to be a fan of Koroibete. Yeah. You know, I think one thing I heard you talking about the league thing before on the show. We've made we haven't had a decision, but we've had a discussion around the fact that we don't want to go and chase players who are playing rugby league because, you know, we're never going to compete at the end of the day if we really want to go there. What we will do is when players show an interest in coming to rugby, that means they genuinely want to play the game, as opposed to, we'll try and force you to play the game and give you money to convert you. And every player that we've spoken to a fair few blokes this year from rugby league who have approached us just to gauge interest, not necessarily said we want to come, but what do you think about it? Because like you said before, there's a lot of guys who have played rugby at school who are on the league holders who go into...
mainly outside back?
No, there's players in different positions. Obviously, I can't tell you that because I'll blow their cover and their coach will be making a run 400s in rugby league. But there's players out there that are interested in playing rugby. You've seen it with Ben Teo, who came across, and you know, we were trying to get him to come back and play here, and you know, Sam, even Burgess, when he went to play in England. Like, there's interest from players to play rugby. There's nothing wrong with that. Just like there's interest from our players to play in rugby league, and rugby league is great. I like playing. So I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on the show. I love rugby league. You know what I mean? And they're hard school. They're tough. You know, and you know if Koroibete does come to play rugby, he's going to be through one of the best training grounds, that being Melbourne. You know what I mean? Because that's the toughest. As a great coach, great training methodology and philosophy, and he'll be a tough player if he comes over.
Mick, in your role, Sports Tech Academies, you coach both rugby guys, you coach league guys, you see them at this bracket, 16 to 25-year-old kids. What are the differences, and are there those skill sets transferable from one to the other?
Well, I think the league guys, because of the way they're confrontational in their game, their catch pass, their tackle technique, their hardness around that confrontational part of the game is at an early age is developed. And a lot of the rugby guys, when you meet with the rugby guys, they've got the game plan down right, they've got their tactics right, and then they come to the development stage at a later age. And I think that you know, looking at the league guys, and you see the league guys that come into the game, they're handling their lines of the lines of running, their contact area, their tackle area, you know, is always up there with the best. And it's their understanding of the game that takes a little bit of time. They've got no problems in the skill sets of the game. It's just their understanding of the game. And I think any league player that's able to come into an Australian rugby environment is going to be an asset.
Let's make the formal invitation. Any leagueies out there, you've got to come and speak to us. We're not
Bring them home.
Come on home. Come on home.